Alright guys, today we're going to be creating multimedia enhanced documents. The first thing you do is you grab a document, preferably a PDF. If not a PDF, make sure you save it as a PDF. And we're going to be using this one for world history. Okay, so the first thing you do, you're going to open it up. Once you open it, you're going to go to the tool symbol. Now, if you're using Acrobat 9 or 10, when you click on this tool, it's going to say content. If you're using 11, you're going to go to interactive objects. So on interactive objects, for mine, but if you go to normal, you'll go to content. But when you open it up, they're going to have these options. So right now, I'm going to go into the interactive objects, and I'm going to click on, let's add a video. So the first thing you do when you click on add a video, you're going to get this little plus sign type cursor, and you're going to go and you're going to draw a box. Now with the video, you want to be cautious. You don't want to draw it too big because it kind of distorts your document. So you draw like a small box. I'm going to show you how you fix this. So once you do that, you insert the box. You're going to attach a file just like you do to an email. So I'm going to go click a file. I'm going to go to my new desktop and I'm going to find my new folder that I just created. The untitled folder. And I'm going to click and I'm going to find a video. Normally it works best with an MP4 QuickTime video. It normally goes right in. You can use a flash video, but normally a Windows Media AVI doesn't work. So you want to make sure you have the right type of video. Alright, once you do that, you're going to encode the video and it's going to come right here. Now, if you look at this video is very, very small. So what you want to do is you want to kind of come up with a way to make this video float and pop out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Property. And I'm going to go to this edit video window pops up, and I'm going to go to playback style. I'm going to enable it in the playback content and floating window. And then I'm going to change this. Normally I like to use about 600 with the width and 800. So if we did this correctly, now the video won't play in this little small box. When you click it, it'll pop out. Kind of like this.
Good evening, world history students. You're going to be working on your time and dating homework. Want to remind you of a couple of things.
Now, the great part about adding videos like this is it kind of gives students guidance when they're working on the assignment when they go home. So now when they get home, the student can kind of say, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm lost. So they can click on this video and it'll provide a little bit of guidance and it'll help kids with their homework. It kind of gives them some on-demand access to some tools. So that's a quick way to insert a video. There's other tools, so I'm going to save this because you always want to save your file. I'm going to save it as the same name, and I'm just going to put enhance. And I'm going to put it back into my folder so I'll make sure I have it for later. So that's one way that's how you can add video. You can also add other types of files. One of my favorite is sound. So we can use an Audacity file that of some voices of basically some directions that are recorded, and you can open up another document, and this is kind of a way I'm going to show you. If you haven't done this before, just basically take a document like a Word document and you can save it. If I can grab it, or better, let's just keep it here. And we're going to file, I'm going to save it as a PDF. Go to PDF, save. It should open up for you as a PDF. If it doesn't, you can just kind of go back and find where you saved it at. I saved it here, so I'm going to close this one out. I'm going to open it. And here we go. So again, this is something new. So let's say if our students were struggling with this topic, I would go down here, let's say the conclusion. I'll add this part and I'll go back to my tools button. I'm going to add sound this time. And I'm going to go to, let's see right here, I'm going to put the little symbol right here. Because remember, this is a sound icon, so you don't want to have anything too big. So, and we're going to go to conclusion. I'm going to click OK. And basically, whenever you click on it, it'll give you directions on how to do the conclusion.
Now you're ready for your conclusion. In this case, it may be for your conclusion. In this case, it may be just one sentence that wraps up your
Now,
essay.
with this one, when you have a sound button, I always like to put it in a floating window. Nothing too big, but when it pops out, because you have control buttons on this. So when you click it, you want it to pop
Now
out
you're ready for your conclusion.
so that the students can access the control buttons. Because remember, when you make it this small, they can't really see it. So you can click it right here and it'll pop out and you have it in a floating window. So that's a good way to add sound to it and provide students with the way. There's also other ways to add different types of things. You can add a screencast that you did. I'll open up one that was done already by one of our science teachers, Mr. Gillen. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick. I'm going to save this one also into the file. So this was a file done by Mr. Gillen. If you watch it, you click on it.
In order to
actually works out a problem.
solve a velocity problem, you need the formula, which is velocity equals distance or displacement over time. For example, if we have a vehicle or a person that moves 200 meters,
So that's a good way to have it, and you can give people, you give your students kind of examples so they can work on it. We also have one done in a Spanish class where basically it identifies the months of the year. Can be used for pronunciation.
Identifying months of the year. Enero, January. Febrero, February.
As you can see, you can kind of get the point. This is a great tool to give to kids at home so they can access it. It eliminates students from coming to tutorials and have lots with simple questions where they can, it gives them the tools to fill in the gaps on their own. So this is using multimedia enhanced documents. Thank you.